Hello my gorgeous friends. So in the previous section we did included time and date, and we formatted the both of them properly. So in this section, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to upload your projects to GitHub, and then any other person can access it. You can either make it public, or you can either make it private. So to do that, you must go to your browser, and the shortcut I normally use to add this is by using new.repo. Okay, so this will just take me directly to creating a new repo. So this is repo.new. Sorry, I typed the wrong command, so let's go back and try it again. So just type repo.new and hit enter. Alright, so it just take you directly to your repository where you can add your name. But if you don't have an account already, and GitHub will prompt you to add a new account. So this is currently my repository, so make sure you give it a like and start it. So now we're going to go to Venti. So the repository app is Venti. It's basically an event app. Alright, so it's a Venti event app. Alright, so description, Venti is used for saving event dates. Alright, so you can use it to save the event date, and I'm going to make this public so anyone can check it out and use it. And add readmes, no, you can just leave that as it is. Alright, so the repository will be created as Venti event app. Then we can click on create repository. Alright, so now we have our repository. So I'm going to copy this. So just copy this init command. Make sure you copy all and go back to your code. So we are going to initialize this first, but don't worry, the command is going to do everything. So paste it in here. Alright, so first it will initialize it, git initialize empty git repository, and then it will add a readme.markdown. Then git, assuming we have readme.markdown here, then that's what it's going to show. Alright, but we don't have any markdown. So if you go to the console now, it is going to show this a new Flutter app. So let's try that and see. Go to your console and refresh it. Okay, I said refresh it. Okay, it didn't show because we haven't pushed it to GitHub yet. Alright, so now you can see this is the readme. Assuming I change it, it's going to show something different. Then we have the git commit, which is first commit, and now don't worry about all this green, is because we have added it to git. That's why it's showing green. And we have the git branch. So let's see git. Okay, so I'm going to try to push this first off. So make sure you remember your password and also the username of your git repository. So whenever it shows this, I normally click cancel, so that it's going to show me my username. Then I can put my username, and it also asks me for password, so I can put the password as well. Okay, and click enter. So it's going to push all this to git. So now if we go right now, I don't think it's pushed properly, but because if I update, I don't think it's going to show here. Alright, so now the main code is not actually showing, it's only showing the readme.markdown. So what I'm going to do, I'll use my own command. So just run git add. So that means you're adding everything. But if you're on Windows PC, you use asterisk, which is git add everything. Alright, so it's going to add this to GitHub, and then you can say git commit. So basically this is my first commit. Git commit -m, so I'll say my first commit. Okay, Venti first commit. Alright, and then you can save this. So you can see to add everything, and right now everything has been committed to git, and you can see it's not showing white. If I happen to make any changes here now, you see that line is going to show green. So let's try to comment this stuff. You can see okay, sorry, I'll throw error. So let's try to comment, let's say, okay, dispose. Let me try to comment dispose. Alright, so you can see now we're showing a different color. That means I modified this stuff. So for me to comment this same stuff I did, I need to do git add, and after adding it, I'll do git commit, and then I will now specify -m. What did I change? So I commented dispose. Alright, so just like this, commented dispose, and if we go with, So it's not going to change to back. It's not going to change back to white. That means we haven't made any changes again after the last commit. So I need to recommend this again. So let's go. It's going to show green, yellow. So I can add it again and say git commit. Okay, uncommented. Okay, so I just uncommented this post method. Alright, so whenever changes you make sure you commit it to Git before you push. So you can see one file change, which was this one, 5 insertions. So if you can count the line, it has 1 2 3 4 5 insertion and 5 deletion. Alright, so now I'm going to push this. So we have the command git push. Alright, and once you run that command, it's also going to tell us the same thing. So you click cancel, and then I'm going to make sure the username is the same as the one you have for your GitHub, and then you put your password. Okay, and click enter. Make sure you have an active internet connection and everything is good. So to actually confirm this, let's run git status, and it's going to show your branch is up to date with origin master. Alright, sometimes it might show error, then you have to start the process again with an active internet connection. So now all our files are now in GitHub. So now let me go to my Git account. If I refresh it, you can see we have all the code. So uncommented dispose, this was the last commit I did, which was 1 minute ago, and you can see. So now I can actually share this link to someone else to check out or to try to use some things in my app. So Venti is used for saving events data and is made with Dart, C++, C, and all this stuff. So we can actually see your folders. If you click on this, you can actually see your screens, your providers, your main.dat, your util class. Remember our util class, okay? So we have everything just as it is. So even if you happen to lose your device, your machine, you can just go to your GitHub and then clone this repository. So to clone a repository, you just have to go to code. So we have this this stuff. So you can copy this. So assuming you create a new repository in your file, you can just say git clone, and then you pass the command, and once you click it, all the files will be downloaded to your device. Alright, so we don't need that. So guys, this is how you create a Git account. It is how you create a Git repository and then push your project to GitHub. Alright, so in the next section, I'm going to show you how to prepare the app, because we are almost done. We are already done with the app. So I'm going to show you how to prepare this app and then upload it, like how to prepare it for uploading to Play Store. Alright.